خير لك من الأولى ولسوف يعطيك ربك فترضى ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى ووجدك ضالا فهدى ووجدك عائلا فأغنى فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر وأما السائل فلا تنهر وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث صدق الله العظيم.
सल्लल्लाहु अलैका या रसूल अल्लाह वसल्लम अलैका या हबीब अल्लाह तुम बिखर के उनका चर्चा अपने दिल चमकाओ ऊंचे में ऊंचा नबी का झंडा ऊंचे में ऊंचा नबी का झंडा घर घर में लहराओ पुकारो या रसूल अल्लाह या हबीब अल्लाह पुकारो या रसूल अल्लाह पुरनूर है ज़माना पुरनूर है ज़माना सुबह शब-ए विलादत पुरनूर है ज़माना सुबह शब-ए विलादत पर्दा उठा है किसका सुबह शब-ए विलादत शादी रची हुई है बसते हैं शादी रची हुई है बसते हैं शादी दूल्हा बनाओ दूल्हा बनाओ दूल्हा सुबह दूल्हा बनाओ इनको तुषा बनाओ इनको दूल्हा बनाओ इनको तुषा बनाओ इनको है अर्श तक के शोरा सुबह शब-ए विलादत आही नहीं हुकूमत सिखाना या चलेगा आलम में रंग ने बदला सुबह शब-ए विलादत प्यारे रबीउल अव्वल तेरी चलक के सदके प्यारे रबीउल अव्वल तेरी चलक के सदके चमका दिया नशीबा सुबह शब-ए विलादत फिर गए हमारे सोते नसीब जागे फिर गए हमारे सोते नसीब जागे मुर्शिद ही ओ चमका सुबह शब-ए विलादत तेरी चमक से आलम चमक रहा है तेरी चमक से आलम चमक रहा है मेरे भी वक्फ चमका सुबह शब-ए विलादत या हबीबे की बेलिया अहलन व सहलन मरहबा या हबीबे की बेलिया अहलन व सहलन मरहबा मुस्तफा ओ मुजतबा अहलन व सहलन मरहबा सरकार की आमद दिलदार की आमद सोने की आमद जरा ऊंचा बोलो जरा आहिस्ता बोलो जरा जोर से बोलो से बोलो तेरी नस्ले पाक में है बच्चा बच्चा नूर का, तेरी नस्ले पाक में है बच्चा बच्चा नूर का, तू ही ऐने नूर तेरा सब घराना नूर का, तुम भी करते उनका चर्चा अपने दिल चमकाओ, ऊंचे में ऊंचा नबी का झंडा, ऊंचे में ऊंचा नबी का झंडा घर घर में लहराओ, पुकारो या रसूल अल्लाह या हबीब अल्लाह, पुकारो या रसूल अल्लाह या हबीब अल्लाह।
सल्लल्लाहु अलैका या रसूलल्लाह व सल्लम अलैका या हबीबल्लाह। मीलाद मनाया कर तन रंग लग जावनगे, मीलाद मनाया कर तनु रंग लग जावनगे, गीता का दिलाया कर तनु रंग लग जावनगे, गीता का दिलाया कर तनु रंग लग जावनगे, सोना नाम मुहम्मद दा साडी अखियां दा चानन में, सोना नाम मुहम्मद दा साडी अखियां दा चानन में, चुम अखियां नु लाया कर तैनू रंग लग जावनगे, चुम अखियां नु लाया कर तैनू रंग लग जावनगे, मीलाद मनाया कर तैनू लग जावनगे, करबल दे कारी ने सानू नेज़त दस्या वे, ओ करबल दे कारी ने सानू नेज़त दस्या वे, इंज रब नू मनाया कर तैनू रंग लग जावनगे, इंज रब नू मनाया कर तैनू रंग लग जावनगे, मीलाद मनाया कर तैनू रंग लग जावनगे। खाते हैं सुन्नी हलवा, खाते हैं सुन्नी हलवा, सरकार के करम से देखो तो नजदियों को वो के प्यार आए, सरकार दे लंगर विच रब रखिया शिफावने, ओ सरकार दे लंगर विच रब रखिया शिफावने, रज रज के तू खाया कर तैनू रंग लग जावनगे, रज रज के तू खाया कर तैनू रंग लग जावनगे, मीलाद मनाया कर तैनू रंग लग जावनगे, पंज दिन दी निस्बत विच कई राज पोशीदा ने, ओ पंज दिन दी इश्क दे विच रंग ले सुल्तान दी गल मन ले दिल इश्क दे विच रंग ले महफिल विच आया कर तेनों रंग लग जावनगे महफिल विच आया कर तेनों रंग लग जावनगे तू अल्लाह वाले दे नेरे नेरे आ तेनों रंग लग जावनगे तू अल्लाह वाले दे नेरे नेरे आ तेनों रंग लग जावनगे तू घर छत यार भी पका तेनों रंग लग जावनगे तू घर छत यार भी पका तेनों रंग लग जावनगे मीलाद मनाया कर तेनों रंग लग जावनगे गीता का दिखाया कर तेनों रंग लग जावनगे
صلوا على الحبيب
जिस टाइम में पीछे बैठे हैं उनसे मदनी इल्तिजा है, can all of you move forward? It's the beautiful way of the Sahaba Ikram to sit close together. Anyway, the blessings of this mahfil are special. So everybody who sat at the back, madni iltija ke kareeb kareeb tashrif le aaye. The other thing, the ironic thing is that usually you get the elders, जो बुजुर्ग होते हैं ना, they need to lean against the wall. लेकिन आजकल बुजुर्ग आगे बैठते हैं, बच्चे they lean against the wall, and there's no need to. So सभी आगे आ जाए. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidil mursaleen, amma ba'd, fa'a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Please repeat after me. As-salatu wassalamu alayka ya Rasulullah, wa ala alika wa ashabika ya Habiballah, as-salatu wassalamu alayka ya Nabiyallah, wa ala alika wa ashabika ya Nurallah. نويت سنة الاعتكاف. My dear Islamic brothers, whenever you have the opportunity of entering the house of Allah Azza wa Jal, try and enter in the sunnah way with the right foot, and as well as reciting the dua for entering the masjid. If you also make the intention of i'tikaf, then the beauty of this will be that for the entire time that you remain in the house of Allah Azza wa Jal, angels will continue to write good deeds in your book of deeds. I also remind you that eating, drinking and sleeping is not permissible in the masjid unless you are in the state of i'tikaf. Person भी आपको सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम का मुबारक महीना है, प्यारा महीना है, हम खुशकिस्मत है कि we are having the opportunity to celebrate this mubarak and blessed month. Durud Pak ki fazilat. There are many blessings on those who continue to recite Durud Pak on the best of creation sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Indeed, if somebody came to you and said to you that your name was mentioned in Parliament, or your name was mentioned in the court of the king, Badshah ke darbar mein tumhara naam liya gaya, not just your name, but the name of your father as well. Aapke walid sahab ka bhi naam liya gaya. Kitne khush ho gaye, yaar mera naam in Parliament or in front of the king? Badi baat hai. Khush ho gaye. Now with that in mind, listen to this beautiful hadith mubarak. Aka sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has said that Allah Azza wa Jalla has appointed an angel at my Rozai Mubarak, and wherever in the world, at whatever time, whoever recites Durud Pak upon me, this angel presents it in my court and says ki Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Fala ibn Falani, the so-and-so, the son of so-and-so, has sent salatu salam, durud salam upon you. How amazing is that? Agar hame pata chale, we find out that our name was mentioned in Parliament or in front of a king, khushi se hum phule nahi samate. Just imagine your name being mentioned in the greatest court there is, in the creation of Allah Azza wa Jal. And in front of the greatest of all of the creation of Allah Azza wa Jal. क्या ही बात है उसकी कि जिसका नाम आका सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की बारगाह देखकर प्रणाम लिया जाए. How special would you be? And how? Simply reciting through the Pak of Rasulullah. There is another point as well, especially for my youngsters. There is an angel in front of the Roza Mubarak and Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam, a servant. And that servant has the power to hear anybody in the world. So this angel can hear anybody wherever in the world they are. Not only can he hear them, so his hearing is amazing, but he knows who they are as well. So he's got superb knowledge because he knows who they are. Not only does he know who they are, his knowledge actually extends further than that, and he knows who their father is as well. Because that's why he says, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Fala ibn Fala, so and so, the son of so and so has presented salam upon me. And this is the servant of the court of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Jinke dar ke gulamo ki ye shaan hai, to sardar ka alam kya ho? What is the shaan of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? The sama'at of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the knowledge of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam is beyond our intellect and our imagination. Aka sallallahu alaihi wasallam ki shaan itni buland hai that if we were to be given a life of 1,000,000 years and to write about the shaan of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we would not be able to do justice to this topic. और आला हजरत इमाम अलैहिस्सलाम इमाम अहमद रज़ा खान अलैहिस्सलाम ने तो बात ही खत्म कर दी ना. तेरे तो बस ऐब तनाही से हैं बरी, हैरान हूं मेरे शाह में क्या क्या कहूं तुझे. What that means is this, that if somebody has 1,000 good characteristics, when you get to 1,000 they finish. So that finishing in itself is a defect. लेकिन वो आला हज़रत says, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, aapki to shane are so amazing that they never finish. So that defect you get, once the shan, once the tarif, once the characteristics, once the good qualities finish, doesn't apply to you, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because if we had lives of millions of years and we carried on doing the tarif of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the millions of years would end, but the tarif of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam would never come to an end. Barrister Haroon, everybody looks for that easy solution. आज बंदा मुसीबतों में घिरा होता है ना, when you're in problems, बंदा सोचता है मुझे कोई easy solution मिल जाए. You know, everybody has this, मैं रातों रात अमीर हो जाए, मैं रातों रात मेरी मुश्किलें हल हो जाए. You know, I sleep at night, I wake up in the morning and all my problems have disappeared. आपको नुस्खा दूं how to achieve that. कसरत के साथ दुरूद पानी पढ़ते हैं. यकीन करें, it is a tried and tested method. It is the solution to all your problems. Whether you're young and you want a good future, whether you're middle-aged and you've got problems at home or at work, or whether you're the elderly and you're looking forward to your next journey, the solution is durood pak of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Barrister alhamdulillah rabbil alamin, we have been truly blessed. और आका सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की खुशी वही बनाते हैं जिनकी किस्मतें होती हैं. ये हर किसी को मौका नहीं मिलता. आला हज़रत ने लिखा था ना, सबसे औला और आला हमारा नबी. We are talking about the best of creation. सबसे औला और आला हमारा नबी, सबसे वाला और वाला हमारा नबी, अपने मौला का प्यारा हमारा नबी, बज़्म आखिर का शम्मा फिरोजा हुआ, नूर अव्वल का जलवा हमारा नबी, बुझ गई जिसके आगे सभी मशअलें, शम्मा वो लेके आया हमारा नबी, जिसके तलवों का दोवन है आबे हयात, है वो जाने मसीहा हमारा नबी, खल्क से औलिया, औलिया से रसूल, और रसूलों से आला हमारा नबी. हुस्न खाता है जिसके नमक की कसम, वो मलीह दिलारा हमारा नबी, जिसकी 2 बूंद कौसर और सलसबील है वो रहमत का दरिया हमारा नबी. कर्नो बदली रसूलों की होती रही, चांद बदली का निकला हमारा नबी. कौन देता है देने को मुंह चाहिए, देने वाला है सच्चा हमारा नबी. मुल्क कौनैन में अंबिया ताजदार, ताजेदारों का आका हमारा नबी। सारे अच्छों से अच्छा समझिए जिसे है उस अच्छे से अच्छा हमारा नबी। सारे ऊंचों से ऊंचा समझिए जिसे है उस ऊंचे से ऊंचा हमारा नबी। गमज़दों को रज़ा मुझा दीजिए कि है बेकसूं का सहारा हमारा नबी। The essence of our souls is our prophet. The essence of our lives is our prophet. The comfort of our hearts is our prophet. The coolness of our eyes is our prophet. The hope of salvation is our prophet. The journey through the skies is our prophet. The most beautiful, even than the sunrise, is our prophet. The distributor of paradise is our prophet. The greatest and highest is our prophet. The most elegant and sublime is our prophet. Allah's beloved is our prophet. The prince of the worlds is our prophet. The first light to shine from creation was our prophet. The last light of creation is our prophet. The dazzling light is our prophet. The distinguished and unique is our prophet. The savior of humanity is our prophet. The healer of the sick is our prophet. The curer of the disease is our prophet. The helper of the helpless is our prophet. The witness of Allah is our prophet. The direct speaker with Allah is our prophet. The beginning of beauty is our prophet. The end of beauty is our prophet. The definition of beauty is our prophet. Indeed, the distributor of beauty is our prophet. The leader of the prophets is our prophet. The noblest of the prophets is our prophet. The greatest of mankind is our prophet. The highest of the high is our prophet. The master of all is our prophet. The light of Allah is our prophet. The fountain of life is our prophet. The reviver of hearts is our prophet. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. A for amazing, our prophet. A for admirable, our prophet. B for beautiful, our prophet. C for charismatic, our prophet. D for dazzling, our prophet. D for distributor, our prophet. E for efficient, our prophet. F for fascinating, our prophet. G for grand, our prophet. H for handsome, our prophet. I for intelligent, our prophet. J for joyful, our prophet. K for knowledgeable, our prophet. L for loving, our prophet. L for luminous, our prophet. M for majestic, our prophet. M for marvelous, our prophet. N for noble, our prophet. P for passionate, our prophet. P for perfume, our prophet. P for powerful, our prophet. P for precious, our prophet. P for pristine, our prophet. P for prestigious, our prophet. P for peaceful, our prophet. Q for quality, our prophet. R for radiant, our prophet. S for spectacular, our prophet. S for splendid, our prophet. S for sophisticated, our prophet. T for treasure, our prophet. T for truthful, our prophet. U for upright, our prophet. V for virtuous, our prophet. V for victorious, our prophet. W for wonderful, our prophet. Most beautiful from afar, our prophet. Most handsome from close, our prophet. Prophet of the prophets, our prophet. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Nare Takbir, Nare Risalat, Nare Haydari, Nare Gosya.
Barrister, we are so blessed that we cannot appreciate the blessings of Allah Azza wa Jalla upon us. Let me share with you a beautiful hadith in Mubarak. Hazrat Qatada radiallahu ta'ala narrates that Hazrat Musa alayhi salam said, "My Lord, I find in the tablets of the Torah mention of an ummah which is the best ummah ever created and the guidance of mankind, who enjoins good and forbids evil. Ya Allah, make that ummah my ummah." समझ आ गई बात की? हज़रत मूसा अलैहि सलाम ने तौरात में एक उम्मत का जिक्र पढ़ा and praise in the court of Allah Azza wa Jal कि Ya Allah, make that grand ummah my ummah. And it is said, no, Musa, that is the ummah of Ahmad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He then says, Ya Allah, I find in the tablets mention of an ummah that will be the first ummah to enter paradise. Ya Allah, make that ummah my ummah. And the reply comes that that is the ummah of my Habib sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Musa alayhi salam then asks, Ya Allah, I find mention in the Torah of an ummah who will memorize their scripture in their heart. All the past ummahs could only read it when it was in front of them. But this is an amazing ummah who will have the Quran in their hearts. Ya Allah, make that ummah my ummah. And the reply comes, that is the ummah of my Habib sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ya Allah, I find mention in the book of an ummah who believes in the past books and the last books and will fight against wrongdoers till the day of judgment, will forbid evil and will invite towards good. Ya Allah, make that ummah my ummah. And Allah Azza wa Jalla says, that is the ummah of my Habib sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ya Allah, I find mention of an ummah whose reward will be increased even when they think of a good deed. They will gain reward. Ya Allah, make that ummah my ummah. Lambi hadith mubarakah. Hazrat Musa alayhi salam asks many questions. And eventually, the reply he keeps getting is that it is the ummah of my Habib sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Hazrat Musa alayhi salam puts down the Torah and prays in the court of Allah Azza wa Jal. Ya Allah, if you cannot make my ummah, the ummah that you have described here, I have learned so much about your beloved Habib, make me an ummati of your beloved Habib sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. ये प्यारे साहब सोचने वाली बात है कि हज़रत मूसा अलैहिस्सलाम, such an amazing prophet, कितनी शानों वाले, and he's praying in the court of Allah Azza wa Jal कि Ya Allah, I do not want to be a Nabi, I want to be an ummati of your Habib sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Does it make you appreciate how blessed we are? That we are the ummatis of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Can you imagine the value of the love of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? There was a man in Bani Israel, in the Qawm of Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, and he spent 200 years of his life disobeying Allah Azza wa Jalla. But he had a good habit. He used to read the Torah. When he died, the Bani Israel threw him onto a heap of rubbish. Hazrat Musa alayhi salam received the command of Allah Azza wa Jalla. Oh Musa, go and pick him up, wash him, give him kafan, read his janazah and bury him. Ya Allah, the Bani Israel are testifying that he was a bad man. Yet you are commanding me to go and do this? May I ask why? The reply comes, yes, he was a bad man, but he had a habit of reading the Torah. And when he used to read the Torah and the name of my Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam came, he used to kiss it and touch it upon his eyes. Because of the respect of the name of my Habib sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, I have not only forgiven him, I have entered him into Jannah. अब प्यारे साहब सोचने वाली बात यह है, हज़रत मूसा अलैहिस्सलाम का उम्मती आका सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के नामी इसमें करामी की ताज़ीम करे, respects the name of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he is forgiven. Can you imagine the reward that an ummati of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam gains for sending durood of salam upon Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam morning and evening? Why? Because Aka sallallahu alaihi wasallam, no doubt, is the best of creation. Aka sallallahu alaihi wasallam, no doubt, is the reason for creation. Aka sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when they were born, when they graced this world with their presence, a light shone from their mother that lit up the palaces of Syria. Aka sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, when they were born, Aka sallallahu alayhi wa sallam lit up the room. Hazrat Halima Sadiya radiallahu ta'ala anha says that when I went to Makkah to collect a child to foster, my camel was the slowest, but on the way back, my camel was the fastest, and the only thing that had changed was that I had this child in my heart. Hazrat Halima Sadiya radiallahu ta'ala anha says that my house was dark, but when this beautiful child came, light was everywhere. My neighbors came and asked me, Halima, why? You seem to be rich. Lights in your house at night? This is no light. This is no fire. This is just the beautiful face of Muhammad Rasulullah. Not only the house of Hazrat Halima Sadiya radiallahu ta'ala anha, but the houses of the entire clan started to smell fragrant. Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anha was asked, okay, what is the most beloved to you in the world? And he replied, the beautiful face of Rasulullah. Hazrat Umar Farooq radiallahu ta'ala anha was asked, what do you like the most in the world? And he said, the beautiful face of the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. My dear Islamic brothers, this is the blessing we have. Our Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is the best of creation. Everybody who set eyes on Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam became mesmerized. The beauty of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was such that Ma'bad describes it as this. I saw a man whose fairness and beauty was shining and radiant and clear and evident for all to see. His handsome, perfect face was shining with light. He was of the most beautiful character and the perfect manners, naturally good-looking and graceful. But I love that description here. Can we claim to be Ashiqan Rasul? We claim to love Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and no doubt we do. Milad ka mahina aata hai, hum khushiyan aa jati hain. We love Aka Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and we would do anything for Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. But the question is this, Barrister, where does our love extend to, and how do we practically move that? Let me give you a story about true love. Because baat hai ishq ki, milad ashkon ka, baat hai ishq ki. So aaj ishq ki baat karte hain. Let's talk about love. Because what we have is this concept where we claim to love Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Lekin wo zuban tak hota hai. It is actually not translated into my actions. Now let me tell you today, Musab ibn Umar, there's a wealthy woman in Makkah Park. Amir Aurat Makki. She's very wealthy and she has a son. And you can imagine that this son has every luxury of life. In those days, his clothes are imported from different countries. His fragrances, the khushbu he wears, is imported from Yemen and other countries. He's got every luxury of life. You know, we think we've got luxuries living in this country. He's got everything. His mother's influential, powerful, rich. He's a prince. To the extent that when he walked in the streets of Makkah, do you know what was said? If somebody smelled a street and it smelled fragrant, the saying became that Umar must have passed through this street. Musaffab must have passed through this street. That's why it's fragrant. He was the best dressed youth in Makkah. Jawan. You know, today we say, Meri Jawani, I want to do something, I want to chill with the boys, I want to do something special. Let me tell you what special was in the love of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. His mother is one of the richest women. He's got every luxury of life. And he falls in love as well. Ajamari youngsters get there, I'm falling in love. I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this. Let me tell you what love is. Musab ibn Umar falls in love. But falls in love with the best of creation, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Now this is the best dressed young man. This is the most fragrant young man. And his mother finds out that he's converted to Islam. He's come to the feet of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. She takes everything away from him. All his clothes go, all his luxuries of life disappear, everything goes. But he's not bothered. He's in love. She says, I'll take everything off you. He says, Mother, you can take everything, but I can't give up this beloved Habib sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He gives up everything. He migrates, because the time is difficult for the Muslims in Makkah. So he migrates to Abyssinia. He's one of the early migrants in the Gulami of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He leaves everything and he travels to Abyssinia. And then Islam starts to gain strength. Islam becomes stronger. Barrister Haroon, especially for the youth, sunne wali baat hai. When Islam becomes stronger in Makkah, this youth comes back. This lover, this devotee of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam comes back. I know he enters Makkah. He's wearing rags that are torn. Chadar hai, jo phati hui hai. And now when Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam takes one look at him and says, My Umar, that in itself was enough. Okay, my Umar. He said, look at my Umar. This was the best dressed young man in Makkah. And look what my love has done to him. Okay, he's got a chadar today and it's torn. That was the love of Rasulullah. Lived a difficult life, but didn't want the luxuries of life. Gave up everything for the love of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam. On the battle of Uhud, 70 shaheedon ki lashein padi hain. 70 martyrs of Islam are lying there. Aur us Islam ki ye halat hai that they didn't have enough kafan for these. Hazrat Hamza radiallahu ta'ala is lying there. And Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam's auntie brings 2 pieces of cloth. Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, give one to Umair, this best dressed man that I had seen in Makkah. Give one to my Umair and give the other one to my uncle Hazrat Hamza radiallahu ta'ala. That was Hazrat Umair radiallahu ta'ala. And he had the privilege and the honor of being buried in the same grave as Hazrat Amir Hamza radiallahu ta'ala. When we go to Medina Park and when you have the honor and the privilege and you visit Uhud Sharif, not only is there Hazrat Amir Hamza radiallahu ta'ala there, but next to him is Hazrat Musab ibn Umair radiallahu ta'ala. But look what he did. He said, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I love you. He fell in love with the best of creation and he gave up everything. Now, Pyare Islami Milaad ka mahina hai. Let's look at our lives. We claim to love Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Lekin Fajr sote hue guzar jaye. If you're still sleeping at Fajr and you claim to love Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam, then I'm sorry, but that is a lie. Musab ibn Umar radiallahu ta'ala taught us, kids, your mother takes everything from you, but love is love. Ab ho gaya. Today, Milad Pak ki khushi hai. Lekin hum to khush hote hain. Lekin humne Aqa ko bhi to khush karna hai na. The Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, who cried for us from the very moment that they graced this earth. Rabbi habli ummati. Gharon mein rote rahe. Har jagah ummat ke liye rote rahe. Indeed, the companions say that when Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam put a veil between themselves and this world, at that moment, the Sahaba Ikram say the blessed lips of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam were moving. And what was Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam saying? They were praying for me and you. Aqa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam ki hadith mubarak hai, every week your deeds are presented in the court of the best of creation. तुम्हारे अमाल नबी करीम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की बारगाह में पेश किए जाते हैं. अब ये सोचे प्यारे इस्लाम भाइयों कि वो आका जो हमारे लिए रोते रहे, वो आका जो गारों में रोते रहे, he cried everywhere for his ummah, he prayed for his ummah, he fell in prostration and cried all night for his ummah. He was hit and pelted with stones in the bazaar of Taif, but he still cried for this ummah and prayed for me and you. He did everything his entire life. He spent praying for his ummah. Even at the time when he was going to depart from this world, Hazrat Israel alayhi salam starts to take the Ruh Mubarak, and Aqa Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, will my ummati feel any pains of death? And yes, Ya Rasulullah, he will. And Aqa Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, give me all the pain today, but do not give pain to my ummati. And yet today that ummati is asleep and Fajr is going by when Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that in the namaz lies the coolness of my eyes. कौन सा आशिक है प्यारे इस्लाम भाइयों कि 5 बार दिन में उसको अपनी महबूब की आंखों को ठंडक देने का मौका मिले and he turns away. What sort of devotee is he? That you have an opportunity 5 times a day to present a gift in the court of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but you miss your salah. Today people say, oh, it's the winter, Zuhr, Asr and Maghrib come together. Let me ask you this, that is just the waswasa of the shaitan. If today I said to you, there is £10 for Zuhr, £10 for Asr and £10 for Maghrib, you tell me hand on heart, would you miss a salah? You wouldn't. You would march into work tomorrow and you would say to your boss, I need a break at 1 o'clock, I need a break at 3 o'clock, and I need a break at 4:30. And if you're not going to give me a break, you keep your job. I cannot miss my salah. Kash ki forget the £10. Aqa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam ke ishq mein hum ye baat karte. Gosh. Then we claim that we love Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Do you know what the greatest miracle of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was? What was the greatest? It was the Holy Quran. This amazing book that has the answer to everything. This amazing book that will solve all your problems. This amazing book which was a light for you and a guide for you. This amazing book that Allah hasn't translated in such a beautiful way. He's mesmerized by the translation because the Quran is amazing. And yet, I've got time for junk mail. I've got time for television. I spend 20 hours a week browsing the net on my phone. Sorry, I don't have time. 5 minutes nahi hai Quran padhne ke. But we claim to be the Ashiqan Rasul. Guys, it's time to present gifts in this month of Milad in the court of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Adab ke saath. Ye bargah aisi hai ki respect and honor and dignity in the court of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is the greatest asset you have. जितनी आजिज़ी आका सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की बारगाह में करोगे, उतने ही आपके अमल अल्लाह ताला की बारगाह में कबूल होंगे. And we don't say that lightly. No, the Quran actually commands this and tells us in clear and no uncertain terms that this is the way it works. Let me explain to you the last thing. I'm sure somebody's going to tell me how much time I've got left because I've lost track of time, but let me tell you this. You have to worship Allah Azza wa Jal the way that Allah Azza wa Jal wants you to worship Him. Not the way your intellect tells you. If your intellect tells you one thing, that is not good enough. It's the way that Allah Azza wa Jal wants you to worship Him. Now, the intellect says, when you read your kalma padh liya, ab kya karna hai? 5 pillars of Islam, kalma, namaz, roza, zakat, hajj, yahi hai na? So, never read the kalma, I move into my namaz, my roza, my zakat, my hajj. And then I become a practicing Muslim. That's good, but it's what your intellect said. What does the Quran say? Listen to this. إِنَّا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ شَاهِدًا وَمُبَشِّرًا وَنَذِيرًا لِتُؤْمِنُوا بِاللَّهِ وَرَسُولِهِ وَتُعَزِّرُوهُ وَتُوَقِّرُوهُ وَتُسَبِّحُوهُ بُكْرَةً وَأَصِيلًا. Translation of Kanzul Iman. Listen to this very, very carefully. We have indeed sent you, O beloved, as a present and seeing, Hazir and Nazir, and giving glad tidings and warnings. And in order that, O people, you may believe in Allah and His Messenger, and honor and revere the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and you should glorify Allah in the morning and the evening. This is the translation. So it says, you should first, we have sent you this beloved Habib sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We give you glad tidings and warnings, in order that you may believe in Allah and His Messenger. لِتُؤْمِنُوا بِاللَّهِ وَرَسُولِهِ. Believe in Allah and His Messenger. Kalma padh liya. Ab what does the intellect tell you? Ab aani chahiye the time for namaz, roza, zakat, that's glorifying remembrance of Allah. That's not what the Quran says. And honor and revere this Habib sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Once you have done that, you should glorify Allah Azza wa Jalla. Imam Ahl-Sunnah, Imam Ahmad Raza Khan alayhi rahmatur Rahman has written, O Muslims, Allah Azza wa Jalla has mentioned 3 purposes for sending the religion of Islam and revealing the Quran. First, to embrace faith upon Allah and His beloved Habib sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And the second, not the one that our intellect tells us, but that you should honor, respect, and give ta'zeem to this beloved Habib sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Once you have done that, only then can you move on to the third thing, which is to worship Allah Azza wa Jal. If you're worshipping Allah Azza wa Jal, but you do not have the ta'zeem or takreem, the honor and respect of my beloved Habib sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, your worship is worthless. That's the thing to remember. Why? What did the shaitan do? Allah Azza wa Jal ordered him to prostrate to Hazrat Adam alayhi salam, together with the angels. All the angels fell down in prostration. Sabhi Frishtu ne sajda kiya. The first was Hazrat Jibreel Amin alayhi salam. He was the first. He became the leader of the angels. Why? Because he fulfilled the command of Allah Azza wa Jal. What did the shaitan do? Shaitan ne kya kiya? Akad kiya. Okay, मजे की बात एक बता दूँ. You know, दो सजदे हैं ना नमाज में. My Quran फरमाते हैं the reason there are two is this. You know when the Farishte did the sajda, it was a long sajda ta'zim to Hazrat Adam alayhi salam on the command of Allah Azza wa Jal. And when they rose from sajda, they saw that shaitan stood there. Akad kiya hai. They went back into prostration to thank Allah Azza wa Jal that we're not like him. What did he do? He said, Ya Allah, I've used this. I've used my intellect. And I'm better than him. I'm made from fire, he's made from mati, he's made from soil. I'm better than him. So why should I be prostrating to him? He's questioning Allah Azza wa Jal. Allah said, Landi dafa ho jao. You are cursed, get out. That's what Allah Azza wa Jal commanded him. Why? Because he did not look at the command of Allah Azza wa Jal. He looked at his intellect. His intellect was telling him something else. Today, we have a lot of people whose intellect tells them, you have read the kalma, now move to your namaz, roza, zakat and hajj. But what does the Quran say? No, before you do that, pehle mere mehboob ki ta'zeem karo, phir aage jao. That's what the Quran commands. And this is the beautiful maqsad of Milad. What does Milad do? It brings the love of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam into our hearts. What does Nafil do? It brings the love of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam into our hearts. Aka sallallahu alayhi wa sallam ki shaaneं bayan karenge, to hamare dil mein Aka sallallahu alayhi wa sallam ki mohabbat dakhil hogi. If we want today, a lot of people say, कि हमारे बच्चे गलत रास्ते पर जा रहे हैं. You know what my Quran say? They say, if you want your children to remain on the straight path, teach them the love of Rasulullah. अब कैसे? How do we teach our children the love of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Simple. एक तो उन्हें दुरूद पाक की आदत कसरत के साथ पढ़ने की डाल दें. छोटे बच्चे हैं ना, उनको हर वक्त खुद भी पढ़े, उनको भी आदत डाल दें. The second thing, you know, you have story time at home. You don't need anybody else's stories. Just give them the beautiful hadith of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Some of you may ask, where do we find those? How can I find them? I can't speak English, I can only speak Urdu. Urdu bolta, English nahi bolta, vice versa. Dawateislami.net. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Dawat-E-Islami has given us a great treasure of books in many languages and some for children that you can use as bedtime reading. अपने बच्चों को आप आका सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम का दीवाना बनाएंगे तो वो बच्चा जिसको इश्क हो गया ना नबी करीम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम से वो कभी गलत रास्ते पर नहीं जाएगा. The one who loves Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who's grown up by bringing him to the masjid regularly, by keeping his tongue moist in the Durood Salam for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that child will never sell drugs on the street. वो बच्चा गलत रास्ते पे नहीं जाएगा because he will be the protection of Allah's beloved Habib sallallahu alaihi wasallam. आज होता क्या है इसमें अफसोस के साथ दावत इस्लामी का काम यही है कि हम अपने खामियां जो है ना it points it out. आज we work 14 hours a day, बच्चों को हम 10 मिनट नहीं दे सकते. और अब ज्यादा जो है ना it's got worse. क्योंकि जो टाइम घर पे होता है ना we spend on this thing. तो बच्चे भी बैठे हो ना तो I'm on my internet, I've got my accounts and everything else and I'm wasting time. बच्चों को टाइम नहीं देना. प्यारे इस्लामी throw this away. बच्चों को टाइम दें. Give your children time. आज आप उन्हें टाइम देंगे ना कल वो आपको वक्त देंगे. Today if you give them time, tomorrow when you need it. आज कितने हैं जो रोते हैं आके कि मेरा बच्चा मेरी बात नहीं सुनता. I'm trying to speak to him. Problem क्या है इस्लामी कि when the time was right and he wanted to speak to us, हमारे पास वक्त नहीं था. अब जब हमारे पास वक्त हुआ ना बच्चा हाथ से निकल गया. The age to teach the child the love of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam is from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. क्यों? As a father, you are the child's role model. अभी मिलाद पाक का महीना आया है ना, हमें क्या करना चाहिए? हमारे बच्चों को पता होना चाहिए कि this is a special time. हमारे घर सजा हुआ हो, खुशियों, मदनी चैनल ऑन, सुबह शाम आका सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के नाम के नारे लग रहे हो. All the time, everybody is talking about Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You find out where the mahfil is every night, and you're going here, there, and everywhere. वैसे तो हम चले जाते हैं, here, there, and everywhere. बच्चा पूछता है कहाँ जा रहे हैं? अबू कहाँ जा रहे हैं? We're going to Flam mahfil today. We're going to listen to the Naat of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We're going to Flam mahfil today. We're going to listen to a bayan on the Shan of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We're going here. ये जब महीना बच्चे की जिंदगी में क्या हो जाएगी वो सोचेगा मेरे आका कितने अजीम हैं. How great is my Habib sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Everybody is talking about him. हर किसी का घर सजा है, हर मस्जिद सजी है. I love Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's what you will achieve. और अगर हम उसी तरह रहेंगे, बाहर बच्चा देखता है लाइटें वगैरह, घर में कुछ नहीं है, तो वो सोचेगा ठीक है बाहर की बात है, अंदर ना ले. This is the problem we have. प्यारे इस्लामी, अगर अपना फ्यूचर बनाना है तो बच्चों को आका सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम का इश्क सिखा दें. Teach them the love of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You know, the more you talk to them about Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the more you learn and pass on, the more you will achieve. अब बच्चा खाने के लिए बैठता है. If you say to the child, "Beta, it was a beautiful sunnah of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam to wash the hands before they ate." But it's beautiful sunnah of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam to read the dua for eating. It was a beautiful sunnah of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam to eat with 3 fingers. बच्चा आहिस्ता आहिस्ता दीवाना हो जाएगा आका सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम का. आप कैसे सीखेंगे? मदनी काफिले के मुसाफिर बनेंगे. 3 days, bring your children, and alhamdulillah rabbil alamin, you will reap the rewards of it. आज बंदे कहते हैं घर में बेसुकूनी है. क्यों बेसुकूनी है? Because in the house, मफ़हूम है हदीस में वाक़या का, in the home that there isn't the tilawat of the Quran or the zikr of his beloved Allah, his beloved Habib sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the shaitan runs a mockery in that house. हदीस में वाक़या है. जिस घर में कुरान की तिलावत नहीं है, शैतान runs a mockery in that house. अब अपने घर की हालत देख लें. If we have got problems, don't blame anybody else. बच्चों को बिठाएं. ये 10-12 दिन मिलाद पाक के रोज शाम को दुरूद व सलाम की महफिल करें और देखें कि बरकतें कैसी आती हैं. प्यारे साथियों, आका सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की बारगाह ऐसी है कि सहाबा किराम, you know, they knocked on the door of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They recognized how blessed they were to be ummatis of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the sahabis of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They didn't used to knock in the normal way. They'd use their nails just to scratch the door, just in case they disturbed the best Habib sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But जो सबसे favorite, Hazrat Abbas radiallahu ta'ala say, he was asked कि बड़ा कौन है? आप या नबी करीम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम, who's the elder? And उन्हें गवारा नहीं था कि नबी करीम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की शान में ये अल्फाज इस्तेमाल करूं कि मैं बड़ा हूं. He was older in age, but he didn't use those terms. What he said is, बड़े तो हुजूर ही हैं, मैं बस पैदा पहले हो गया. Look at the words, look at the adab, look at the respect in the court of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam. हुजूरान दीन ने फरमाया प्यारे साथियों कि जिसने कमाई है अदब में कमाई है और जिसने बिगाड़ी है बेअदबी में बिगाड़ी है. अब मिलाद पाक के महीने का अदब करें, एहतराम करें, दिल को सजाएं, घर को सजाएं और आका सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की बारगाह में present beautiful gifts. And those gifts, काश कि ये मिलाद का महीना पूरा हमारी 5 नमाजें बाजमात हैं. काश कि रोजाना सुबह हम उठ के कम से कम 3 आयत मुबारक कुरान पाक की विद तर्जुमा तफसीर हम पढ़ें. काश कि हम अपने वालिदैन के साथ हुस्न इखलाक के साथ पेश आएं, behave in a beautiful way with our parents. काश कि इस महीने में जो भी मुझसे बात करेगा वो कहेगा सही आशिक रसूल है, बड़ी मीठी बात की है. और नबी करीम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की सुन्नत ही यही मुबारक यही है. आजकल क्या होता है प्यारे साहब, माजिद के साथ मैं खड़ा बंदा हूँ जी, मैं जो कहता हूँ सच कह देता हूँ, मुंह पे कह देता हूँ. I will say whatever it is to the face in whatever manner because I'm the truthful person. मुझे परवाह नहीं है कि दूसरा अच्छा बनाए बुरा बनाए. I don't care if anybody's heart breaks. प्यारे साहब सच्चे बनते हैं. नबी करीम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम से बड़ा कोई सच्चा है? लेकिन ये मिसाल देंगे अगर आका करीम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने कभी किसी का दिल दुखाया हो, जो भी बात कहनी थी खूबसूरत तरीके से कहनी थी. हमारा क्या, हम वालिदैन पे भी आते हैं तो उनको भी नौजुबिल्लाह कह देते हैं और फिर बाद में माफी मांगते फिरते हैं और वो भी खुशकिस्मत होते हैं जो माफी मांग लेते हैं. बाजू को शैतान इतना वर्गलाता है कि नो यू राइट, डजंट मैटर, बेइज्जती होगी, माफी. अपने वालिदैन से माफी नहीं मांग सकते. प्यारे साहब, दीन, दुनिया, मिलाद, हर चीज अगर वालिदैन राजी है ना तो रब राजी है. If your parents are happy with you, then you are successful. You know, for my youngsters today, if you've got problems, आप सिर्फ इतना चेक करें कि क्या मेरे वालिदैन राजी. If your parents are pleased with you, then you'll be okay. अगर मुसीबत पे मुसीबत आ रही है तो अक्सर ये होता है कि हम दूर का पीर देखते हैं लेकिन जो घर में बैठे होते हैं ना उनको निगलेक्ट करते हैं. वालिदैन की खिदमत करें. आका सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के इस मुबारक महीने को इस तरह बनाएं जिस तरह आशिकों को मनाना चाहिए. एवरी नाइट महफिल में जाए, नाते सुने, दिन में गाड़ी में लगाए, काम पे लगाए, लेकिन जो फंडामेंटल्स है वो आका सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की सुन्नतें सीखे। दावत इस्लामी के मदनी माहौल में अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह मदनी चैनल पे बाकसरत सुन्नतें सीखी और सिखाई जाती हैं। If you travel in the Madni Kaflas, if you attend the Thursday Ijtimas, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह रब्बिल आलमीन, आप भी और आपके बच्चे भी आशिकाने रसूल बनेंगे। प्यारे साथियों, आका सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की आखिरी हदीस मुबारक और फिर खत्म करता हूँ। आका सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने फरमाया कि मक्के में एक पत्थर है और उसे मैं पहचानता हूँ। There is a stone in Makkah and I recognize it. कि मेरे बुजुर्ग हैं उनकी खास तवज्जो चाहूँगा। मक्के में एक पत्थर और उसमें पहचानता हूँ। पहले every one of us is going to go into a dark and lonely grave. No matter what religion you are, the one thing that everybody accepts is death. Now, कब्र में जाना है, सवाल जवाब होंगे. You're going to be asked questions. Who is your Lord? What is your deen? And what did you say about this beautiful Hasti sallallahu alaihi wasallam? ठीक है? अब, pangs of death, going, leaving everything, all this, you know, your intellect will be confused. Aka Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam was talking about death and qabr. Hazrat Umar Farooq radiyallahu ta'ala asked, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, will my intellect be intact? Aka Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, yes. He said, okay, I'll be able to deal with it. But that was the great Hazrat Umar Farooq. The shaitan was scared of him. So, you know, like you sat here now and you can see me and you can process all the information. It is exactly the same thing. Yahi baat hai. Sirf kya hoga ki now when your brain tells the hand to move and the body to move, the body responds. When you're dead, the body doesn't respond. But everything else stays exactly the same. Your intellect is there. Now, you get to the grave, banda confused ho jata hai. Maut ki sakhtiyan, all the difficulties, leaving behind ahl yal, maal, daulat, har cheez khatam ho gayi. Ab, at that difficult time, nobody can go with you to the grave. और कोई आपके साथ नहीं जा सकता. लेकिन एक हस्ती है who will come to your grave for you. एक हस्ती है जो कब्र में भी आपके साथ नहीं छोड़ेगी. और वो मिलाद वाले हबीब सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम. आका सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम will be there. और इस हदीस मुबारक का आप सुने, क्योंकि हो सकता है कि हम सवाल का जवाब ना दे सकें. You know, when we're asked and we're confused, हो सकता है कि हम सवाल का जवाब ना दे सकें. लेकिन listen to this hadith मुबारक. सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम says कि मक्के में एक पत्थर है. There is a stone in Makkah and I recognize it. Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, why do you recognize it? I recognize it because जब भी मैं उससे गुजरता था तो वो मुझ पे दुरूद सलाम पढ़ता था. वो हबीब जो पत्थर को ना भूले कि दुरूद सलाम पढ़े. That beloved Habib sallallahu alaihi wasallam remembers a stone that sends दुरूद सलाम for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. वो उस उम्मती को कैसे भूल जाएंगे जो सुबह शाम आका सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की याद में रोता है. वो उस उम्मती को कैसे भूल जाएंगे जो सुबह शाम अपने अहल यार को आका सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की मोहब्बत सिखाता है. वो उम्मती उस उम्मती को कैसे भूलेंगे. How will आका सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम forget that ummati who prays in the love of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who reads the Quran in the love of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who decorates his life with the love of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam. प्यारे साथियों, आका सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की गुलामी में जिंदगी और गुलामी में मौत अल्लाह ताला हमें दे. और आका सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की इस मुबारक महीने को सही मानों में सेलिब्रेट करने की तौफीक अता फरमाए. आमीन बिजाहिर नबी अमीन सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम. सल्लु अलल हबीब सल्लल्लाहु तआला अलैहि वसल्लम. कैसे भी चंद लनात मुझे दिए गए थे. पहला तो ये था कि you were expecting my beloved मुबल्लिग दावत-ए-इस्लामी हाफिज रफाकत अत्तारी. तो माशाल्लाह he's on Madni duties, so you had to put up with me instead. Mashallah, he's a great muballigh. I hope that if I've said anything wrong, may Allah forgive me. May Allah give us the tawfiq to do amal upon that, inshallah. I'm sure that when Hafsat comes back, he will, inshallah, attend some of the occasions as well, inshallah. Special thanks to Masjid and the committee, the Imam, the chairman. Have helped with this method. Alhamdulillah, these are the people who work behind the scenes and work hard. And the reason I know that is, I'm involved with the Masjid committee as well, and I know there is a lot of hard work that goes into the background. So unka shukriya for helping organize this event and giving us this opportunity. There will be a Mehfil Naat on Tuesday, the 13th of November at this very masjid to
commence at 7 p.m. ईशा की नमाज 7 बजे होगी, उसके फौरन बाद महफिल नात होगी। उर्दू का पोस्टर बाहर लगा है, सभी सारे भाई खुद भी हैं, दूसरों को भी दावत दें। Weekly सुन्नत इंस्पायर्ड इज्तिमा फैजाना मदीना रोडर में होता है, off Almer Road, 5 minutes drive from here. So every Thursday कोशिश करेंगे 8 बजे वहाँ पे भी attend करें, especially with the youngsters. देखिए प्यारे साहब, youngsters को हम लेके जाएंगे ना, it has a great impact on me. I've seen it for, alhamdulillah, I've been in the Dawat-E-Islami hall for about 20 years, 20 roughly, and I've seen it. Those youngsters who are regularly brought to Ijtima, हम चाहते हैं कि हमारा बच्चा mature हो जाए, यकीन करें, I've seen it with my own eyes. Your children will slowly start to mature because they're mixing with the right people and they're being given every week, they're recharging their batteries and they know what's right and wrong. So कोशिश करें कि उसमें ज़रूर बच्चों को भी लेके जाएं और खुद भी जाएं. There's a bookstall outside. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. There are 3 beautiful books for you: The Month of the Prophet, and The Luminous Face, and The Dark Skinned Slave. ये तीनों किताबें जो है ना 40p and 30p साले हैं. One thing I always say is that Dawat-E-Islami books are not for profit. Any small profit is made is put back into the books. But you know the books, like you get big thick books for £2-3. It's amazing. Nowhere in the world will you be able to get this quality of material for this price. It's amazing. और ये आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की मोहब्बत की किताबें ये ले जाए, बच्चों को दें, बच्चों को पढ़ के सुनाएं. बड़ा बच्चा है उससे कहें कि तुम छोटे को पढ़ के सुनाओ, छोटों की महफिल बनाएं. यकीन करें कि the shaitan makes that a difficult task. कि वो शर्म आती है ये वो. Once you get over this shaitani जकड़, इतना ही घर में बरकतें आती है ना, बच्चे दर्स सीखते हैं. और यकीन करें मेरा अपना तजुर्बा है. I've experienced this in our household. Alhamdulillah, between us brothers and sisters, we've got about 13 children. और हर हफ्ते we try to have a Masjid in our house. And बच्चे जो है ना बड़े जोर शोर से तैयारी करते हैं. पूरा वीक शुरू होता है ना, इस हफ्ते मैंने ये पढ़ना, इस हफ्ते मैंने ये बयान करना, इस हफ्ते ये करना. And they're all between ages of 6 and 13. लेकिन all of them, तो ये माहौल अगर हमारे घर में हो जाए ना, तो क्या बात है. मदीने की the way to start that is to take these books, especially some of the snippets of the bayan that I did today was from this in relation to Hazrat Halima, the miracles of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Beautiful book. Do take this for your children as well. A special Milad package as well. घरों को सजाएं. देखें खुशी है ना. देखें ये जो दूसरे लोग यहाँ पे होते हैं जो रेजिडेंट्स हैं, वो अपने नबी की खुशी मनाते हैं और लाइटें लगाते हैं. अब उन्हें कितनी खुशी होती है और क्या करते हैं. हमें देखिए अल्लाह ताला का फजल और करम है, हम घर को भी सजाते हैं, दिल को भी सजाते हैं और मस्जिद भी सजाते हैं. सुभान अल्लाह. तो कोशिश ये करें. झंडियाँ मुबारक माशाअल्लाह. सरकार की आमद, दिलदार की आमद, मठार की आमद, मक्की की आमद, मदनी की आमद, हजूर की आमद, पुरनूर की आमद. झंडियाँ भी ले जाएं, घरों पे सजाएं, लाइटें भी हैं, फ्लैग्स भी हैं और छोटी झंडियाँ गाड़ियों के लिए भी हैं. And the complete package was £20. तो देख सकते हैं आप, lights included. It was £20, but now only £12. मिलाद पाक की खुशी. Amazing deal. तो जरूर लेके जाएं. किसी को तोहफा भी देना हो, देखें अपने brothers, sisters, everything else, उनके लिए भी ले जाएं, उनको भी तोहफा दें ताकि वो भी घर को सजाएंगे, आपको उसका सवाब मिलेगा. Alhamdulillah, we want to organize the first Madni Kafla from this masjid, and so anybody who wants to join the Madni Kafla, wants to take their youngsters with them, there's age restrictions. Obviously, you know the country we live in and you know the system works. We can't take young children unless they're accompanied by parents. लेकिन अपने बच्चों को लेके जाएं. यकीन करें कि in this day and age, one of the biggest worries you have, and I know you have it, one of the biggest worries you have is what children get up to when they get to 12, 14, that sort of age. The best way to try and do that is in the Madni Kaflas of Dawat-E-Islami. You have other youngsters there, you have English-speaking muballighs, they sit down, they talk, and over time, alhamdulillah, that will get instilled into the brains of your child that we are different and hum aashiq Rasool hain. But these are the things we can do and we can't do, alhamdulillah. So अगर मदनी काफ़ले के बारे में किसी को information चाहिए तो हमारे कैसे भाई और खास भाई के साथ रब्ता करें. You've got their numbers or you will have कुछ फजाने देने वालों से रब्ता करें and that will be done. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. And महफिल के बाद there's food and drinks to be distributed in the car park entrance outside. Good news is that there is an event coming up on the 2nd of December, is it?
No, before the end of 2018.
Oh, before the end of
I don't know
2018.
when next event is, so it's to be confirmed as yet.
To be confirmed, inshallah.
Trying to pray,
mashallah.
So mashallah, this is the next topic.
That's it. A message to the youth. Message to the youth. We talked about Hazrat bin Umar radiallahu ta'ala. What a great message to the youth. Lekin alhamdulillah, Dawat-E-Islami is working, your Dawat-E-Islami is working all over the country. Alhamdulillah, we've got over 55 buildings now. Ijtima is happening in about 50 places. We're working in prisons, we're working with the police, we're working with councils. We're doing, alhamdulillah, whatever we can to try and protect our youth. Our Nigran Sahib Khalid Bhai used to work in prisons and he used to come back and say to us that the prison population compared to our population generally, the Muslim population is very high. We need to work there. Alhamdulillah, Dawat-E-Islami is working there. We need more volunteers. There's a lot more work to do. We're trying. If you can help us, do contact the brothers. Dawat-E-Islami ke madni kaam mein jahan jahan bhi aap madad kar sakte hain. Try. This is the opportunity. What I say is this. The reason I love Dawat-E-Islami is this. It doesn't ask anything from me, but it gives me the opportunity to do good deeds. Mujhe mauka milta hai ki I can better myself and I can help other people as well. So this is it. So this is the English poster of the event coming up. Inshallah, there will be special dua for all those who take part in this event, and inshallah we'll have zikr and salatu salam. I think that concludes all of the Irans. Sisters Mehfils?
Sisters Mehfils every Sunday for Zani Medina Rotherham at 11 a.m. and there's 2 Mehfils in Medina Masjid Walsbury Road and Madrasat al-Medina Faith Park.
MashaAllah, very lucky. You keep getting there are a lot of areas where we get asked 2-3 things. One is Sisters Mehfils, because Sisters Mehfils are घर का माहौल बदलना है, इस्लामी बहनों को दीन सिखाना है. And alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, in Bolton, we started off with a few sisters, and now there was one time where there was 6 ijtimas with alhamdulillah approximately 80 to 100 Islamic sisters. But hamari betiyan, that sort of age where the school, college age, and alhamdulillah in the Madni Mahal, what they're doing is delivering dars, bayan, tilawat, naat, amazing. So कोशिश करें कि घर वालों को, बच्चों को, बेटियों को ये शुरू से आदत डालें कि you've got the, very lucky, you've got 3 or 4 sisters ijtimas in the area. यकीन करें there are a lot of areas who are crying out for that, and Madrasat al-Madina Baligan as well.
Brothers can like our Sheffield Dawat-E-Islami page and Rotherham. I'll put it on there, and if they want more information from this evening, I'll tell them details.
And Madrasat al-Madina Baligan?
That's in Faith Park and in Wazari Hamid Masjid. I don't know the specific times, but you can
आप Facebook पेज पे लगा दें ताकि टाइमिंग पता चल जाए. और क्या ही बात है मदीने की, अगर आका सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की मोहब्बत में नियत कर लें कि मैंने अपने कुरान की तिलावत करनी इस मुबारक महीने में. So when the month of Milad comes, I can say in many years to come that in that month I presented a beautiful gift in the court of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam because I improved my tilawat of the Quran Pak and I've been reading since. Allah Ta'ala हम सबको कुरान की बरकतें अता फरमाए, इस मुबारक महीने की बरकतें अता फरमाए. आमीन बिजाहि नबी अमीन सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम. सल्लु अलल हबीब सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम.
الصلاة والسلام عليك يا رسول الله. الصلاة والسلام عليك يا حبيب الله. الصلاة والسلام عليك يا نبي الله وعلى آلك وأصحابك يا نور الله. حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله نور محمد صلى الله. لا إله إلا الله 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 محمد رسول الله صلى الله تعالى عليه وسلم. إلا الله إلا الله إلا الله إلا الله إلا الله
Ya Allah, we heard how the Anbiya and the Rasul prayed to be an ummati of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. How the previous ummats wanted to be with the best of creation sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ya Allah, tera lakh lakh shukr hai कि हमें आपका sallallahu alayhi wa sallam का ummati बनाया. Ya Allah, we thank you for making us in the ummah of your beloved Habib sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. हमारे मुल्क गुनहगार हैं, बदकार हैं, ज़िल्लत में डूबे हुए हैं. Ya Malik, we are covered in sins. Ya Allah, we don't know your deen. We upset our parents, we upset our friends, we commit fraud, we do all sorts of bad things. Ya Allah, for the blessed sake of the Narayan, your beloved Habib sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, please forgive our sins. Ya Malikul Mulk, हमारे गुनाहों को माफ फरमा. या रब ज़ुल्जलाल, हमें आने वाली तमाम दुखों तकलीफों मर्ज़ों हमारी मुश्किलात से बचा. Ya Allah, for
the sake of your beloved Habib sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, save us from all calamities and all the bad things that are going to befall us. Ya Rabbi Zul Jalal, deen seekhne ki tawfiq ata farma. Ya Rabbi Zul Jalal, give us the strength to learn the deen of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and spend our lives in the obedience of you and your beloved Habib sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ya Malikul Mulk, hame namazon ki hifazat karne ki tawfiq ata farma. Give us the tawfiq to protect our salah. Ya Rabbi Zul Jalal, give us the tawfiq to read the beautiful Quran. Ya Malikul Mulk, your beloved Habib sallallahu alayhi wa sallam worries about us, was worried about us then, has been worrying about us and worries about us now as well. Ya Allah, give us the tawfiq to please your beloved Habib sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Malikul Mulk, Aqa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam ki raza ke liye hame namazon ki hifazat karne ki tawfiq ata farma. Ya Rabbi Zul Jalal, hame rozana Quran padhne ki tawfiq ata farma. Ya Rabbi Zul Jalal, hame सुन्नतें सीखने की तौफीक अता फरमा। हमारे हमें अपने आप को बेहतर करने की तौफीक अता फरमा, अच्छी गुफ्तार करने की तौफीक अता फरमा। या रब्बी ज़ुल जलाल तेरे दीन की सरबुलंदी के लिए हमें मेहनत करने की तौफीक अता फरमा। या मालिकुल मुल्क, give us the ability to help the deen of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ya malikul mulk, हमारे घरों में मदनी माहौल बर्पा कर दे. Give us the ability to change our homes into the gardens of the love of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ya Rabbi Zul Jalal, हमें बच्चों को इश्क़ रसूल सिखाने की तौफीक अता फरमा. Ya Rabbi Zul Jalal, give us the tawfiq to read to them beautiful stories of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam day and night. Ya Rabbi Zul Jalal, हमारे घरों को दुरूद सलाम की आवाज़ से गूंजता बना दे. Ya Rabbi Zul Jalal, make our house blessed with beautiful naats of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. इनसे music और गाना बाजे दूर कर दे. Ya Rabbi Zul Jalal, give our children the love of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Keep them on the straight path. Ya Rabbi Zul Jalal, हमारे जितने भी इसी ज़वाकार इस दुनिया से गुजर चुके हैं, सबकी कब्रों को अपने नूर से रोशन और नवाज़ फरमा. या रब्बी ज़ुल जलाल, मिलाद पाक की खुशी से या रब्बी ज़ुल जलाल, हमारे वालिदैन जो इस दुनिया में बाहयात है, उनकी खिदमत करने की तौफीक अता फरमा. जिनके वालिदैन इस दुनिया से चले गए, उनको वालिदैन के लिए साल सवाब करने की तौफीक अता फरमा. उनके वालिदैन को जन्नत फिरदौस में आला मर्तबा अता फरमा. या रब्बी ज़ुल जलाल, इस मस्जिद की नमाज़ियों पर अपना ख़ुसूसी फज़ल और करम फरमा. या रब्बी ज़ुल जलाल, इस मस्जिद को भर दे. या रब्बी ज़ुल जलाल, हमें तौफीक अता फरमा कि हम ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा बंदों को मस्जिद में ला सके और उन्हें नमाजी बना सके. या मालिकुल मुल्क, यहाँ की कमेटी, यहाँ के इमाम साहब, सब पर अपना ख़ुसूसी फज़ल और करम फरमा. या रब्बी ज़ुल जलाल, दुनिया में जहाँ जहाँ मुसलमान बेहाल सब की परेशानी दूर फरमा. जो बेघर दे, बेरोज़गार है, रोज़ दे, मुश्किल आसान फरमा. या मालिकुल मुल्क, हम सबको बार बार सोना का और मीठा मदीना दिखा. या मालिकुल मुल्क, ज़ेरे गुंबद ख़ज़रा सरकार के कदमों में शहादत की मौत अता फरमा. जन्नत बकी में क़यामत के दिन आका सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के प्यारों के साथ उठा और जन्नत फिरदौस में पीर और मुर्शिद और वालिदैन के साथ आका सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम का पड़ोस है. या मालिकुल मुल्क, बहुत दुआएं हैं, बहुत मजबूरियां हैं, बहुत परेशानियां हैं. या रब्बी ज़ुल जलाल, जो ज़िंदगी रह गई है, अपने महबूब की गुलामी में गुजारने की तौफीक अता फरमा. या रब्बी ज़ुल जलाल, सुबह शाम दुरूद और सलाम पढ़ने की तौफीक अता फरमा. अपने ज़िक्र में ज़ुबान पर रखने की तौफीक अता फरमा. या मालिकुल मुल्क, हमें कभी अकेला या मालिकुल मुल्क, दुनिया में भी हम अकेले क्या करेंगे, और कभी अंधेरी रात है मालिक, उसमें भी अपने महबूब का साथ अता फरमा. या रब्बी ज़ुल जलाल, क़यामत के दिन हमें रुसवा न करना. या रब्बी ज़ुल जलाल, हमारे गुनाहों के पर्दे बाहर रखना. या रब्बी ज़ुल जलाल, हमें नेकियां इकट्ठी करने की तौफीक अता फरमा. या इलाही, हर जगह तेरी अता का साथ हो, जब पड़े मुश्किल शहे मुश्किल कुशा का साथ हो. या इलाही, गर्मी महशर से जब भड़के बदन, दामन महबूब की ठंडी हवा का साथ हो. या इलाही, नाम आए अमाल जब खुलने लगे, ऐब को शक्ल के सत्तारे फता का साथ हो. या इलाही, रंग लाए जब मेरी बेबाकियां, उनकी नीची नीची नजरों की हया का साथ हो. या इलाही, जब चलूं तारीख राह कुल सिरात, आफताब हाशिमी नूरुल हुदा का साथ हो. या इलाही, जो दुआएं नेक हम तुझसे करें, कुदसियों के लफ्ज़ आमीन रब्बना का साथ हो. या इलाही, जब रज़ा ख़्वाबे गिरा से सर उठाए, दौलते पे दार इश्क़ मुस्तफ़ा का साथ हो. गुनाहों की आदत छुड़ा मेरे मौला, मुझे नेक इंसान बना मेरे मौला. जो तुझको, जो तेरे नबी को पसंद हो, मुझे ऐसा बंदा बना मेरे मौला. रब्बि इग़फ़िर वरहम व अंत खैरुर राहिमीन. ला इलाहा इल्ला अंत सुब्हानक इन्नी कुन्तु मिनज़ ज़ालिमीन. क़ल्लत हिलती अंत वसीलती अदरिकनी या रसूलल्लाह सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम. सुब्हान रब्बिका रब्बिल इज़्ज़ति अम्मा यसिफ़ून व सलामुन अलल मुरसलीन वल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन. सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम. ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह मुहम्मदुर रसूलुल्लाह. या नबी सलाम अलैका الحبيب سيره وغاليه أنت مصباح صدوري يا نبي سلام عليك يا رسول سلام عليك يا حبيب سلام عليك صلوات أنت نور الله فجر جئت بعد العسر يسرا ربنا علاك قدرا يا إمام الأنبياء तेरी आरज़ू में जीना तेरी जोस्तजू में मरना यही मेरी जिंदगी है यही मेरी बंदगी है या नबी सलाम अलैका या रसूल सलाम अलैका या हबीब सलाम صلوات الله عليك يا نبي سلام عليك يا رسول سلام عليك يا حبيب سلام عليك صلوات الله عليك الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا رسول الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا نبي الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا حبيب الله وعلى آلك وأصحابك يا نور الله.
سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله.